A cop walked up to the car. The guy killed the cop. He did that because he was scared of the cop. That had nothing to do with my music. He said my music moved him. To say that, he would mean that my music had to be strong. Or why would he say me? I just hit the scene. Why not NWA? Why not Public Enemy? Why not anybody out there? Why Tupac? Why would he say me? That's what I'm talking about. It has nothing to do with a murdered cop.
In July 2004, it was announced that Eminem, the world's most respected white rapper, would be signing on as one member of a prestigious team of producers working on the next Tupac album. This would be number 7 in a seemingly endless series. The question on most people's minds would relate to the wisdom of attempting yet another Tupac resurrection and the integrity of the results. There were said to be dozens of hours of unreleased material to choose from, and the big names involved would be able to cherry-pick the crop. Meanwhile, reflecting the fractured market for urban music in the 21st century, the soundtrack of the latest instalment in the Grand Theft Auto computer game franchise would feature a heavy-duty roster of music legends, both past and present. The soundtrack would be available as a double CD, independent of the game itself. The music serves the illusion of an imagined world in which car radios can be tuned to a variety of fictitious channels, which the players can select. Among the artists to be heard in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas were Tupac, Rick James, James Brown, country star Willie Nelson, Rage Against the Machine, Faith No More, and representing the world of reggae, Toots and the Maytals. As the new Tupac album developed, Eminem's role expanded. In the end, he was given 13 tracks to produce, on 2 of which he provides hooks, the parts of the songs which form memorable melodies. In addition, 4 of his tracks were given remixes by Red Spider, DJ Quick and Raphael Sadiq. One of the tunes selected for pre-release attention was the song Thugs Get Lonely Too, in which Tupac reveals the vulnerable side of his nature, as he wonders whether his girlfriend is faithful to him while he's on the road. Her suspicions are that while she sits at home, he's out there having it large with the ladies of the road with few thoughts for her. He responds with his own fears about her fidelity to him. In the end, her jealousy pisses him off and he tells her to get real or move on. But while Eminem waxed lyrical about the opportunity he had been given to honour his respect for Tupac by providing beats for so many of his a cappella recordings, concern was growing about the increasing number of tracks turning up on peer-to-peer download sites on the internet. By 2005, it had become almost a stamp of approval to be pirated on the internet. Everything from Tupac bootleg mixes to the first episode of the BBC's revitalised Doctor Who franchise was being routinely distributed on the internet. Rather than being seen as a democratic and anti-materialistic development of the dissemination of works of art, it was of course primarily seen as disrespectful of the artist's intellectual copyrights and, more significantly, a threat to profits. Tupac fans were encouraged to resist the urge to illegally download his material and instead to go to the shops to buy it. Unhappily, such attitudes seem to fly in the face of reality. Music is seen increasingly as something that is just out there to be downloaded, burned, copied and traded, but not necessarily to be bought. Right or wrong, it is a response to a situation that the development of computer technology has facilitated. What else are CD and DVD burners for? It is naive to suppose that designers and manufacturers can depend on the concern of music fans for the financial security of people who ride around in diamond-encrusted limousines and eat off solid gold plates that they would rather throw away than wash up. When the new Tupac album, Loyal to the Game, was released in the week running up to Christmas, it found Eminem slugging it out with himself in the race for the #1 album on the American Billboard chart. The M's own latest release, Encore, stuck at number 4. But as he had also produced the top-selling album by Tupac, he was hardly in a position to be disappointed. And so Tupac's third #1 album since his death forced up the sales of albums since his killing to twice that achieved during his lifetime. The 4 he released while he was alive sold 5 million copies. Since his demise, sales of his posthumous releases have exceeded more than 10 million. Maybe there's a moral in there somewhere.